All right, today we have a new adventure. I had watched this house 2 or 3 weeks ago, and the owner Joe, I think he said it was built in 1895, 97, something like that. Um, and of course, I had to ask him if I could metal detect it, and he said that'd be fine. But his boys would really like to be here when I did it, but they're not here. So, and also he mentioned that they would love to learn how to metal detect. So they bought a different house here in town, an old farmhouse, and so I said, I'll teach your boys how to detect over there, and meanwhile I'm going to detect this yard here. And to make it interesting, I'm going to I've got these little bags here with Joe's kids' names on them. He's got 3 boys, and I think they all range between about 8 and 11. I'm not sure on that, but just perfect for metal detecting and adventures. So I have Charlie, George, and Jack. I'm going to go in alphabetical order, and whatever I find, I'm going to put in each one's bag, and try to make a fun little game out of it, so when they watch the video, make it a little more exciting for them, and it doesn't make much difference on the video I'm going to make for you, the rest of y'all. So, all right, so we're going to be an all-terrain general with a coin program brought up. So, yeah, we're going to cherry pick at least first. If some good finds start coming, maybe I'll open it up. Okay, Charlie, here's your first signal. It kind of sounds like a quarter. Kind of sounds like a trashy quarter signal right there. So it's deeper. Going off. That's not a quarter. It's a coin. 1960 something, 60 or so. Anyway, that's going to go in Charlie's bag. Let's see what else is in there. Sure sound like something else in there. Let me see. Make sure. Nope. All right, so we're going to put this dirt back like so. Get it all back in there. Looky there, there's a grub worm right there. Put it back, and then I'll step on it here. Nobody can see any difference. You haven't tore anything up. All right, so this is George's target right here. Could be a nickel. Let's see. All right, let's see if we have a nickel. In the nickel range, it could be a ring. You never know. We're going to see if it's shallow. It's not shallow. So we're going to pop up the dirt a little bit here. Right in there. Well, since it's over on the side here, it doesn't, well, it's, well, I can't see what I'm doing here. All right, let's get that dirt out. Not looking good because it's too far off of where I thought it was. It's mostly a piece of junk, but I haven't moved. It's moved. No, it's deeper. It's in here. I see it. There we go. Let's see, this is George's pull tab. Here we go, George. All right, Jack, here's yours. Could be a zinc penny right there. Okay, a little deeper. All right, so it's in the hole. Get that dirt out. It's here. What do we got? There we go. You got a zinc cent, Jack, and where are you in here? That's George. Here's Jack on the board. Okay. All right, here's yours, Charlie. Let's see what it is. All right, here we go. We're going to check it, see if it's shallow. It's not. What could it be? Oh, I feel something metallic. No, it's a rock. Okay. Down in here. Get my little digger out. Okay. Getting closer. Just want to make sure I haven't missed it. Getting closer. Okay. It's more sounding like junk now, Charlie. This may be one of those holes we give up on. Yeah. Yeah, it's looking bad, Charlie. We got something out here. Nail. All right, Charlie. Let's see, Charlie's back here. You're hiding in my back pocket. You got a nail. Sometimes that happens. Get all that dirt back in. Pack it in. Shape it. Shape it to what you're putting over it. Then the old foot stomp. There you go. Okay, this is for you, George. I think you got a quarter. Sounds like a quarter. Let's see what we got. So now, see, my pinpointer can get it. So I try to find the exact spot. You hear it right there. You see how it gets really intense? Right there. Right there. So it's within, probably since it's a quarter, within like 2 inches right there. So I'm going to take and feel for it. Okay, I feel it. Now I'm going to go underneath of it and pop it up. Okay, so it wasn't a quarter, it's a drawer pull. Right there. You see how the dirt and the grass grew around it? Take that off, and there we go. All right, this is Jack's. Could be a copper cent or a dime. Okay. Same way with that, what we thought was a quarter. Find the center. Right there. We're going to go and see if we can feel it. Okay, I feel it right there. Try to get her underneath of it and bring it up. Okay, I felt this screw. Now sometimes screws will fool a detector for some reason. So what I'm going to do is go back over it. That's brought the number back up to possibly a quarter range. We're close. Oh, there's another one of those. I know how jealous you were before when your brother got that knob and you wanted one so bad. Let's see, that's Jack's. So Jack, now you don't have to fight your brother for the knob. So far, everybody's getting rich. All right, Charlie, this is yours. Not that good a signal. Let's find you a different one. Let's get you a nice clean signal here, Charlie. There's a better one. 56, 57. Could be a coin. Charlie, could be a coin here. See? It's just out of reach of this, so it's about 2 inches deep is all. So we're gonna go down about 2 inches and see what we can find. There we go. There we go. You got your zinc scent, Charlie. I mean, that's something. Oh, you got 2 coins. Woo! All right, George, I got one right here. 64, 66. It shows it being real deep, but it doesn't sound like it. So we're going to try about 3 or 4 inch plug, and just so I don't, you know, dig a lot of deeper holes in the yard, I probably won't go much deeper. I'll go a little deeper, but not much deeper. Can't see it. Gonna drop it. It's a little pellet of some sort. Okay, that goes in your pouch, but something over there. Something in here. Here we go. There's your coin. Man, I forget. I think we're on Charlie. Or no, I think we're on George. Get that. You get this little feed. Next is Jack. I gotta keep it straight in my head here. All right, Charlie, this is yours. A 52. All right. What do we have? It's down in the hole. Oh, right there. I see it. Well, that's weird. For a nickel to be 52, it's really crusty. It's really crusty. It almost looks like a war nickel. I believe that's a war nickel. You clean that up and it's going to be 30% silver, I believe. It looks like it. All right, that's a good find there. Now I got to see what it's showing up on here. Yeah, that's what they call a silver nickel. It's a war nickel. When nickel was needed for the war effort, they added silver into these coins, took the nickel out. So that's a sweet find right there. When you go to clean that, watch people online how they clean that. Don't take any sandpaper, don't be using anything to really scratch that off. Just soaking and time. Yeah, I love those war nickels. All right, I think this is Jack's. Yeah, could be a coin right here, Jack. Oh gosh, I can't get my pinpointer out. Okay, nothing. So we know to go at least 2 or 3 inches. Okay. It's in the plug. There we go. Let's see what that is. That's a silver dime. 1945 silver dime. Mercury dime. That's 90% silver. Yeah, so far, find of the day right there. And whose was that? Was that Charlie's? No. Was it George's? No. I believe it's Jack's. Oh man. Anybody be proud to find one of them. Even an experienced hunter. Something else in the hole. Let's see what the big machine says. Junk. Okay, this could be a potential coin. It's kind of a trashy target and trashy signal, but I'm getting some flashes of good numbers. So yeah, actually getting a good number right here, guys, right there. It's in a lot of trash. So a little deeper. Just hit a big rock. Okay, this is Charlie's target. Some I think it's wild onions right there. I think that's what that is. I'm not sure, but we'll distribute wild onions. Okay, I just dropped it off here. There we go. All right, Charlie, you got a coin. Oh, Charlie, you got a good one here. That is a wheat cent right there. That is a wheat cent. 1958, Charlie. 1958. This coin is 2 years older than me. Can you believe that? All right, Charlie. All right. I think everybody's gotten one nice coin. No, Charlie, looks like you've got 2 nice coins. You've got the... How's it going? No, you got the war nickel and Wheatie. Your brother Jack has the silver coin, and George got a pull tab. Okay, I think I'm on Jack. I may have to, when I go through the video, edit something if I got, out of order, but I think this is Jack's, and it's a really good signal. It's a quarter signal, but you see there's no grass growing there, so I think someone's been here to metal detect years ago and missed it and dug a bad hole. It almost looks like the hole could have been this big. When you dig a bad hole and just throw the dirt back, the grass doesn't grow back as good. Okay, so it's right here on the surface. Looks like I could get to it with my finger. Okay, is this one Jack's? There it is right there. Can you see it? Right there. So Jack's got a quarter. It's not an old one, Jack. It's what we call a clad quarter, but it's still a quarter. Still buys one piece of gum. All right, Charlie, this one's yours. It's in the nickel range, which is also in the gold ring range. And in the some of the pull tabs and beaver tail range too. But this sounds really good though. So let's see if it's a nickel, a ring, or trash. See if I can dig down with my finger here and get something. There we go. This is exactly what I was telling you. A beaver tail. So what's a beaver tail? It's half of a pull tab. So that rings up as a nickel, gold, rings. Somebody got a pull tab a while ago. All right, so here's George. George got a full ring pull, and someone, which was common, to break those off and throw them both separately in the yard. And so that's a beaver tail. All right. So Charlie, you got a beaver tail instead of a gold ring. All right, George, this is yours. Sounds like a surface quarter. Surface quarter is just something that's been freshly dropped. There we go. All right, now this is a clad quarter, and they make clad dimes and clad half dollars and clad dollars, but let me show you something here. This is a newer coin. We're going to get whichever one of you has got the who got the silver dime? Was it, I think, who got the silver dime? You guys are probably screaming at me. Here it is. Jack got the silver dime. I guess Jack's doing all right. I thought he wasn't doing any good. So look, if you dig a silver coin out of the ground, unless it's been like in a hog lot with urine on it or fertilizer, it shines just like that coming out of the ground. So you know instantly if you have a 90% silver coin. So they took the silver out of the coins early on, or years ago, because the coins started being worth more than the metal that they used to make it. So they started sandwiching different cheaper metals together. Big difference, isn't there? You get a silver quarter out of the ground, it's going to shine like this one. It's awesome. All right, I believe this is Jack's. All right, a 55 for Jack. So let's see how deep it is. It's not that deep. If it's coin size, this will only get it 2.5 inches. If it's an aluminum can buried a foot, it may make it go off. So you gotta be aware. Everything on metal detectors has to do with coin size. Their ID, their pinpointing, all that is all for something around a coin size. Okay, we got it out. All right, there we go. Looking good. All right, I believe I'm back to Charlie. We're getting a 21 here. 2122, which is on the fringe of a nickel, but it could be junk again, or it could be a ring. Whatever it is, it's not very deep. So let's see what we got. Chances of this being a ring is going to be small. Chances of it being trash is large. See that? That's part of it. Let's see if I can feel it. Oh, I feel something right there. Ah, there we go, trash. Now this is part of a can, looks like an orange pop can, and we call that can slaw. All right, George, you're getting a 23. Real clean signal. Could be a ring, could be a beaver tail, could be other trash, or it could be a nickel. So let's see what it is. Go down there till I feel it. I think I feel it right there. Feels like it's going to be a big piece of trash. No, it's a rock. But here's your trash right here. This is like tinfoil mashed up in a small flat pancake. That will fool detectors for sure. So this was George, I believe. This is George's. You'll have to correct me on the video, and then if I get it wrong, and if I was digging on Jack's and gave it to Charlie, you guys are going to have to fight about it, because I'm an old man. I can't keep that stuff straight. I'm putting these rocks right in here. I thought that's a good place for a little gnome to sit or something. Okay, I've kind of got out of order, and I don't know if I put too many in Charlie's or what, but Charlie has one extra find in it than George or Jack. So this is gonna be for George, and then I'm gonna find something for Jack. We'll all be even, and I think we'll call it good. So here's one for George. Real clean dime signal right here. Real clean. Okay, where's my pin pointer? Golly. Okay, well, it's not. All right, George, you have one of these. Now, I don't know if you've kept up on the internet, but this is a mini UFO. It did have a bottom part to it with small Martians inside. So, quite a find. Huh. Alright, Jack, this is it right here. Final target. Alright. Oh man. It sounded really shallow, Jack, and then it's not. So that means it's probably a big piece of crap. If I can get it, I will. If not, we'll do another. We'll do another target. So it's down there, so let's see what it is. Oh, there we go. Big piece of copper. All right. Well, that's the last target of the little game. Let's see. That should get everybody about even. I think Charlie has one extra nail because I pulled a nail or two out of a hole and gave it to Charlie. So each one of you has quite a bit of stuff. So I'm going to see about getting this to your dad, or I'm thinking about hiding it someplace here so you guys can come find it. How would that be? I think I might do that. Okay, Charlie, I'm hiding your bag. Put it right there. I'm gonna put some leaves over it. Like that. Okay, George, I'm hiding yours. You think you know where it's at? Okay, Jack, I'm hiding yours. Hey guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. Please like and subscribe and share my content. And to Charlie, George, and Jack, when you get back and you get settled into your old farmhouse, I told your dad I was going to come up there and bring a metal detector for you boys and show you how to detect. So don't let him forget.